Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Hakim, Boca's workplace expert. Today we'll be discussing how to get your boss's attention when his focus is more on his smartphone than it is on what you are saying. First off, let's face it, in today's modern world, we are often on our smartphones looking at our iWatches, communicating by text or cell instead of specifically and directly communicating with the person who's right in front of our face. In the office setting, it's common to send an email instead of walking to your neighbor in the next cubicle. So why do we do this? Well, that's for a different discussion. Today, our focus is specifically on how to get our boss's attention when his focus is literally on the phone in front of his face instead of you when you're 2 feet away. So what do? First, we need to make sure that we prioritize our boss's time by specifically requesting that he have that time for us. Don't just knock on the door and expect that your boss is available for you. Maybe there is a competing priority that is more important. So if you have a question about a deliverable and you need to ask your boss for his opinion before moving forward, let your boss know that. Say, "Boss, I need to chat with you for 3 minutes. Please let me know when you have the time for me to do so." It's much better and much more professional to arrange that time. That way you can let him know that he needs to have his undivided attention on you. Now let's imagine that we're in a meeting. It's scheduled. You know that you're meeting with your boss at 10 a.m. on Friday. You get there at 10. You have your dialogue, but instead of actually interacting with you, he's sitting there on his computer, responding to emails, answering phone calls or text messages. What do you do then? A very simple practice is to stop. Stop talking. When I stop talking, you automatically say, "What's coming next? Why is Amy not continuing what she's saying?" That's what your boss will do too. It might take your boss a moment, but he'll look up from his phone or from his email, and he'll wonder when you're going to continue speaking. At that point, if you've got his attention again, go ahead and continue what you're sharing. If you do not have his attention because he looks up and then quickly returns to his email or his text, then you simply say, "I really need your undivided attention. If it's not a good time now, should I come back in 10 minutes? Clearly indicating what you need and clearly expressing this is very important. In the workplace, oftentimes we don't share what we need from the people we're interacting with. Let your boss know that you need his time, that you need his attention. Be courteous and recognize that he may not be available exactly when you need him, and then be available for him when he is. And expect courtesy. Treat him with courtesy, and that should be reciprocated to you as well." If you have questions about how to handle interactions with your boss, your colleagues, or your subordinates, send me an email at amy@thebocavoice.com. Perhaps your question or comment might be featured on a next segment. Take care.